Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm glad you're here. Today we've got a really cool knife to do an overview, a review on. The Kansept ODD21 or Odd21. It is a collaboration with USA makers TuffKnives. It was their design. They partnered up with Kansept to bring it to life. And I've been carrying this knife now for almost 2 weeks, and I really think they killed it. I think it's a great design. I'm going to share that with you. Real quickly before we get started, I do want to say thank you to all the channel members. Thank you, thank you. I want to say thank you to anyone who subscribes to the channel, who comes in and watches my knife, my EDC content. I want to thank you. And I want to thank anyone who's just inclined to stop in and watch the knife and EDC content from time to time. It's just really makes me happy when people are watching it, and when you leave comments and you get something out of it. I appreciate that. So this is going to be kind of a show and tell and share my experiences. This particular variation does use the Kansept Damascus. The main base models come with 20 CV. Kansept Damascus is a real Damascus. It is a combination. It's a stainless Damascus, but 9CR and 9CR mixed with 440C to come up with this tough stainless steel Damascus as opposed to a tool steel Damascus. So you see TuffKnives logo on the back. You see Kansepts on the front. You've got a frame lock here. Knife just drops like a champ. The front flipper is probably the most prominent way to deploy it and what it's tuned to. If I had to guess, with the front flipper. You also have this low profile rear flipper, which you've got to give it a little gas because it sits low, but it's also very able to get that knife deployed in a hurry. And then the comfort of this knife, the ergonomics, it is very rounded. So you've got very good ergos when you're squeezing it here. Even if you come up over the trigger to squeeze it, it's got good ergos. You do feel the clip, but it doesn't poke you. You can even sometimes, well, we're not going to be able to do it on the table. I can flip this knife sometimes, not consistently. It doesn't have a fuller. You can sometimes get right on that blade, but it's not going to do it for me here. But yeah, you got your flipper tab. You've got your front flipper. You've got titanium, smoothed over titanium, 3/4 inch backspacer, milled out on the backside where the lock is, and then milled here in the front with these anodized holes. Really nice, take the weight out of the knife and make it feel just like a chunky little work knife. This is a harder use knife. When you look at the grind on this knife, you can tell it's very sharp. It's very slicey. However, I can't help but think it's more designed as a piercer. Granted, it will cut. I would think it would do really good around a fire. If you're out in feather stick or something like that, because again, you've got thicker blade stock. But just a really good cutter in a small to medium size, maybe a medium or medium to large size knife. I love the tall blade. It's about 3/4 flat ground. I love the angles on the handles. I think they are very, very comfortable. Kansept is bringing this knife in on their website now right under $200 for titanium and 20 CV, or titanium and their Damascus, which is 9C and 440C. Really good prices on what I feel like is a really nice knife. Let's do a couple of quick size comparisons. Let's got it next to our bug out. So it's about the same size as our bug out, which can only mean it's going to be considerably shorter than our PM2, which means, let's get our tape measure here and we will learn that it is right under 7.5 inches overall. a blade length of 3 inches, a handle of 4.5, a cutting edge of right at 3 inches, an inside grip 2.5. If you're looking from the back, you're 3.5, so 2.5, 3.5. And if you go over the trigger, that's kind of on your own. Let's look at the thickness of this knife, and then we'll get a weight, and then we'll be just about done. It's a great knife, guys. It has been a lot of fun to carry, a lot of fun to... I need to take it apart and see what type of skiffs it takes. 0.146, 0.1415. Edge 0.0230, and around our handle we're going to come in at a 0.54, right over half of an inch. Nothing too big, but again, this knife feels like a tool. It is a TuffKnives collaboration, so it's going to be a full girth, kind of a beefy, overbuilt little specimen. Set up to be a hard user as you need it to. 5 ounces, doesn't bother me a bit. It's got a 3.25 inch blade, 5 ounce overall weight. It's a little more than an ounce per inch, but when you're dealing with a titanium thick knife with thick blade stock, I'm not at all upset with it. I'm not at all mad at it. I think it's a gorgeous little knife. I think it's got really nice looks. It looks very original. I think of the knives that I've seen Kansept put out this year, which I've only seen a few, this one is as pleasing as any. The refinement in the lock bar, the steel lock bar insert, the action that's just to die for. I mean, you've got fall shut, bearing action. You've got just a fantastic knife. Guys, this is the Kansept ODD21 or OD21, a TuffKnives collaboration. A knife I'm really excited to try it out. I hope you guys find it exciting as you get into the video and you explore it a little bit. There are several different configurations. You can get it with 20 CV, you can get it in different colors. They are available on Kansept site, and I will leave a link there. But guys, thank you for checking out the content. If you're so inclined, please hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon. Please hit the like button. Most importantly, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.